Who the hell made this pimp outfit for Bowser?
One of his minions? The Brutals? Heck, for all we know, Bowser could have made it himself. It isn't answered because it's not important.
Actually, yes, it is important, because why didn't he use it before?
Okay, so I'm glad they didn't do the Mario Sunshine shit again, but can anyone really understand what Bowser's saying? Like, is it a different language? Did Mario and Peach learn Koopa just so that Bowser wouldn't feel left out?
How do you know he's speaking a different language? Just because it's a series of growls and grunts? There are tons of games that have the character speak like that. It doesn't always mean that they're speaking a different language. And even if he is, Bowser spoke like this in the Galaxy games. Everyone understood him there, so it stands to reason they would understand him here.
How do you even know they understood him? They never told us in any way that they understood him.
Excuse me? That was just a hat. How does a top hat carry enough force to boot Mario off the airship?
Hate to break it to you, but that's not just a hat. It's big, covered in spikes, and has mechanical boxing arms built in.
Yeah, but the hat is not using the boxing arms, though.
End up in the Cap Kingdom when we were just above Peach's castle in the Mushroom Kingdom. The amount of force required would have killed him.
Mario may look human, but he's a lot tougher than any ordinary human. After all, he's survived worse.
Still doesn't change the fact he's right about his first sentence.
See, even Cappy's terrified. He knows Mario should be dead.
Chari sins the same thing twice, cliche.
This is when Cappy first met Mario, so of course he would be surprised.
Did Peach really need tiara? I mean, I know it's for a bridal gown, but wouldn't her literal f***ing crown be more elegant? The f*** does Bowser care whether or not it matches?
Let me put it this way. If Bowser didn't care, why would he go through any of this? Why not just take Peach back to his castle and marry her right then and there? One of Bowser's best character traits is that he's very loving to his family, so he's going to care a lot about getting married.
But then, why didn't he do this before?
And why exactly is the ship in the next kingdom? How do you even know it's there?
Maybe he's been to Cascade Kingdom before and seen the airship there. You know, you really should try to draw your own conclusions instead of asking everything to be explained to your face.
Still doesn't explain why it's there.
Why would Mario ever think to just throw his cap like a boomerang? Why did Cappy know to come back? If anything, Cappy should be offended that Mario just tossed him after nicely offering to cover his head.
Says Cappy should be offended while clearly showing that he's not.
It would have made more sense if he told us that before we threw him.
So, if Mario throws Cappy onto something, he has no say in whether or not he wants to capture it? It just happens without Mario's consent?
Well, Mario still has to throw Cappy onto the thing he wants to capture. Cappy is just showing him how it works since this is his first time doing it.
He still could have at least told Mario what was going to happen to him.
Also, it's fairly convenient that out of all the things to exist in this kingdom, we have frogs so that we can jump up this otherwise impossible to navigate area.
Convenience is practically unavoidable when it comes to making stories. I guarantee you could think of the most intricately designed plot ever made and still end up with one or two conveniences, whether by accident or intentional. Also, this wall isn't impossible to get up without the frog. People have pulled it off with pure skill.
And that's exactly the thing. Not everyone has pure skill.
Holy bananas, does Mario have to go through that acid trip every time he captures something? No thanks.
You really think that bothers Mario? He's been inside Bowser before. Repeated trips through someone's mind, not acid, won't bother him too much.
Does he look unbothered to you?
Discount Koopalings. No, but seriously, did Bowser go all the way to the moon just to hire these guys? There are less of them, and they're just as pathetic.
Well, he needs wedding planners, and aside from Wendy, I don't think the Koopalings know anything about planning a wedding.
And that's the thing. You don't think they're capable of planning a wedding, but maybe they are.
Why is there a power line in what's supposed to be a land of dinosaurs where technology shouldn't exist?
According to the brochure, Bonnetons used to live in the Cascade Kingdom, which is why there are so many wrecked airships and power lines.
You are right, except one thing. Who gives a about the brochure?
This is what we were looking for? Aside from the shape, this looks nothing like the airships back in the Cap Kingdom. Why is the Odyssey different?
Hello, Earth to Charai 5. Cappy literally explains that the Odyssey is an older model in the very cutscene you are showing.
That is bullshit, because once we get the Odyssey, we see that it looks completely new from all the other ones we see in the Cap Kingdom.
Whatever cap you want, you son of a bitch. Then why do you let us pay for different caps when you're the one that turns into them?
The way I see it is that Cappy doesn't transform into the various caps. He more so merges with them. If he could transform into them, then he wouldn't have merged with the remains of Mario's cap. He simply modified Mario's cap to be a captain's cap.
I'm actually agreeing with him on this one. The only reason I'm including this clip is because it will be very important later on.
So, not only did we not get this guy's ring back, we also beat him up. Starting to think Mario might be the bad guy this time around.
Taking things out of context, are you? When Mario entered, the head thought that he had taken the ring and attacked him. Mario was in a do-or-die situation. It's not like he could just say that he didn't take it.
Oh yes, he can, because he can talk.
Did Mario just say Mexico? Yep, no, that's Mexico.
No, he said Mexico. They just sound similar. And even if he had said Mexico, why is that a bad thing?
Because they're not going to Mexico, dumbass.
Discount Goofy. Discount Patrick Stump.
Chari makes two pop culture references that aren't sins of the game cliche.
Did you not hear the two sins?
Okay, this is a really awkward question, but it needs to be asked. Who changed Peach into the Lock Lady dress? I doubt that Peach would willingly put the dress on, even if Bowser threatened her, meaning someone had to disrobe her and put the dress on her. Not to mention, why the hell is she holding the piranha bouquet? She doesn't have to hold the bouquet. It's almost like she wants to marry Bowser.
Needs to be asked, huh? You sure about that? Or is that your perverted nature shining through? I'm willing to bet the latter, and that Harriet, the girl Brutal, was the one who forced her to wear the dress. What would get you one sin, now gets you 5.
Or maybe Bowser put it on her. Did you ever consider that?
Think of it. Is that the soiree bouquet? The f*** is so special about it? It's just a couple of dinky flowers overshadowed by the piranha plants.
No, that's not the soiree bouquet. That's the soiree bouquet.
How do you even know which is which? What even is the soiree bouquet?
I'm not sure that's how physics work.
Do physics even exist in Mario?
I can answer that with one word. Yes.
And that was Super Mario Odyssey. Can I go now?
No.
TonySonic's never heard of sarcasm.
Seriously, who put up all this propaganda?
I let it go the first time, but a second time is unnecessary. Chari sins the same thing twice, cliche.
What same thing twice?
What the f*** is this, and why the f*** is this?
It's a robot wiggler designed to suck up all the power from New Donk City. Bowser's basically stopping for gas.
How do you even know that's why Bowser was using it? He never explained it.
Oh, Boosh, I know you're Jumpman, but your ankle should have shattered.
Considering Galaxy 1 and the start of this game, nah.
Okay, I'll give you the point on that one.
This
Oh please, the car is easy.
For you, probably.
So, I get it. Captain Toad is an obscure, not easy to find locations, but is there any reason why they put him here of all places? It looks like he's ready to end it all.
Or he's simply admiring the view. No need to go there.
If he was really admiring the view, then why didn't he just look out the window of the skyscraper?
How often do Pauline and Mario see each other? She doesn't seem too excited to see Mario again after so long. Also, she's the mayor of the city themed around the ape that kidnapped her. Why exactly?
Well, Mario vs. Donkey Kong exists, and the last canonical entry in the series was only 2 years before this game released, assuming the time gap is equal to ours, which, considering your references to Mario's anniversaries, is safe to assume. Also, I guess it's supposed to be ironic. Besides, DK and Pauline are on good terms nowadays.
If you're saying it's ironic, then why are you still singing it?
How on earth did you get here before I did? I had to go through the underground tunnels to get here, and you're using your shortcuts and shit. Thanks a lot, Pauline.
Like I said, Mario's capable of handling stuff like this. Pauline, however, isn't. Plus, she's the mayor. Her safety is the top priority.
Did you even hear what Chari said? He asked how did she get here first before we did instead of coming with us.
How come he speaks normal English when everyone else speaks stupid?
So you really do think the grunts are a specific language? Honestly, I think you're the one speaking stupid at that point.
He never said that.
Holy shit! I'm no doctor, but I don't think organic life forms are supposed to explode like that. What, was he a robot octopus?
Oh, ha 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 ha. Chari took something at face value. That's so funny. Ha 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 ha.
Or you could have just said that's what happens when enemies get defeated in video games.
Ah yeah, Super Mario Odyssey. You know, the game where you possess the meat. It's like Arby's, only instead of having the meats, you are the meats.
You can possess a lot of things in this game. A giant slab of meat is not out of the question. I know you were making a joke, but the joke was too confusing to be funny.
Oh, you're one to talk about confusing with that last sin you made.
Oh my god! Why are all these boss deaths so violent? The Cookateel is not only burning in a boiling pot of stew, she's also drowning while in a boiling pot of stew.
Okay, and? Just because it's Mario doesn't mean it can't be a little dark sometimes.
Actually, yes it does, because Mario is both a platformer and an adventure series, not a horror series. Stuff like this isn't supposed to happen.
You know, the more I think about it, Bowser's like a dream husband, making sure his fiancée has all the best things for their wedding. Getting the best ring, fancy outfits, best advertisement, best drink, best food. It's a shame he stole all that shit and is forcing the bride to marry him, but you still gotta give him credit.
Chari sins something he likes cliche. You could argue that he's sinning Bowser for stealing all the stuff for the wedding, but Bowser's a villain. That's not a problem with the game's story.
Actually, I'm sinning this because I think Chari sinned it because no one gives him credit.
What the f***?
Chari points out things on the screen cliche.
Yep, and he has a reason to.
I'm sorry, I didn't know Bowser was a Pokemon trainer, catching Zekrom and shit.
Chari makes a Pokemon reference.
Ha! You got cut off, lol.
The Odyssey is broken too, Electric Dragon Boogaloo.
That also isn't funny, and I didn't laugh either.
Oh, we're going to the moon? Well, after collecting so many power moons and having the moon on the level select screen, this comes as a huge surprise.
You act like it was supposed to be a surprise. If it was foreshadowed, then it probably wasn't.
Not that many people who played Super Mario Odyssey knew that the final kingdom would be the moon, so of course it's a surprise.
Oh, come on! You just got sucker punched and landed on your face! How are you not dead?
Because this is Mario, and Mario be like...
What the hell was that?
I'm sorry, there's a kingdom on the moon? How? Why?
According to the brochure, the chapel was built by a moon goddess for holding weddings. At least for those who could get up there, which turned out to be quite a lot. The underground stuff was made by Bowser.
Like I've said earlier, who gives a f*** about the brochure?
Oh, Cappy, you motherfucker. You made us waste all of our coins on outfits and shit when you can just create them whenever you want. You top-hatted penis!
I already explained the hats, and Cappy was able to make the outfit because he's a wedding top hat. It's part of his magic to do so. Also, Chari says boner. Been a long time since you said that. I know, right?
Then how come he wasn't able to make a captain outfit when he transformed into the captain hat earlier? Also...
Chari says boner. Been a long time since you said that.
I am literally looking at the subtitles right here, and he did not say boner.
When did Bowser kidnap all these people?
Maybe he had his minions go to collect everybody?
Sure, but why aren't they trying to escape?
Yeah, Peach, just stand there. Don't run to Mario or anything. God damn it, Peach.
Charison's characterization cliche. And even if she tried, Bowser would have grabbed her anyway.
She could have at least gave it a shot.
Wait, you can hold us up for a short while? Where was this during the game?
Would that really make much of a difference during the game? Seriously, considering everything Mario can do in this game, would being able to float for 5 seconds really matter that much?
Yes, it would.
Wait, since when could we go through a current while having something captured?
Since right now, apparently. I guess it's because of Cappy and Tiara combining their power? That's my theory anyway.
Exactly. That's your theory. So you don't actually know if it's true or not.
Oh, so you do have your floating abilities, you dumbass! You realize you could have escaped at literally any time, you princess penis!
Is that so? Tell me then, how could she have escaped at literally any time when Bowser kept her beside him for the majority of the game? Her only real opportunities were in the Cloud Kingdom and the skies above the Ruined Kingdom, and they were literally 33,000 feet in the air. Where was she going to go? Also, Chari says boner again.
The Lost or the Ruined Kingdom, and she could have used her flowing abilities to literally paraglide there. Also, again, he didn't. He never said that before.
What the hell was that?
You know, I was about to give you the point on this one, but then I realized, why didn't you use this during the original version of this video?
Peach, you traitorous bitch!
And he was supposed to know that. How exactly? How do you even know that's what she said? There was no subtitles when she said that. And even if she did say that, she could have at least waited for us to get on before she left.
Wow, so we just left Bowser to die on the moon, yeah?
And it's Bowser. He'll be fine.
Yeah, but how will he get off the moon? His wedding ship is nowhere in sight.